Welcome to Fallout 76. This is Jim. In this video, we're going to take a look at completing daily challenges for today, Saturday, December the 7th, 2024. Let's take a look at and see what we got for today. Alright, we get some good ones here. I have many videos on my channel that will help you guys out. I give you different ideas, different locations, easy areas, hard areas that were there if you're a brand spanking new player to the game. You're a returning player, even if you're an experienced player, there's a particular daily, weekly challenge that's giving you a hard time or trouble. I'm sure you'll find a video on my channel that will help you. Try to keep my videos as updated as I possibly can. And of course, you guys are awesome with great comments and tips, which I greatly appreciated. Okay, let's take a look here. Take a look at this one here first. Gain XP 2500. So this one here, gain XP 2500, is definitely not out of reach for anyone. You can do this by crafting items, and you can get it obviously by killing enemies, okay? And there are a few little things that you can do to help yourself to gain a little bit more XP. Of course, one of those things is to use lunchboxes. Now, lunchboxes will be under your Pip-Boy and under item and aid, and they'll be right here. Now, you can use 4 lunchboxes at a time, which stack together. Now, if you do not have lunchboxes on you, all you can do is you can join a public event with some other people. And usually during the public events, people will like to use the odd lunchbox or two. So it's always, just being in the area, you'll get benefits of it. Another thing you can do is you can buy your own lunchboxes if you so wish. And all you do is you go to the atomic shop here. And this will be under the utility section. Now, sometimes they do go on sale. I think they're on sale a couple of weeks ago. I don't know anyone who does this. I'm just kind of showing you how they are available. All right. And you can also buy lunch boxes on the season pass using tickets. All right. So FYI there. And once in a while, not today, unfortunately, but under the featured section, if you pop down here to special offers, we do get a free item here every day. And usually once a week, usually there is a lunchbox in here. And it's totally random, of course. But again, it's always good to check your free item every single day and just claim it. And sometimes it is a lunchbox, so you can always kind of gather them up that way there for these gain XP moments, if you so wish. And of course, what you can do is you can also join a team. If we go social here, if I hit the right button, if I wake up, if you go under team here, what you can do is you can create your own team if you so wish. Wait for other people to join you, or you can join a team like events or casual or whatever you like. And as you can see, you get bonus XP for a lot of them. Even this casual one here where it says bonus intelligence, you do get bonus XP there as well. All right. So that's a couple things you can do to help yourself maybe gain that 2500 just a little bit quicker. All right. Let's take a look at the next one here. Let's go ahead, kill a Feral Ghoul 10. So there are many great spots we can find Feral Ghouls in around the wasteland. A real nice, easy spot, especially for the low-level folk, is just west of Pulse 76. We have the upper and lower parking lot. That is a real good spot. You can easily find 10 in the upper-lower parking lot. Sometimes there's about 7 or 8, so you might have to swing back around on this side and go down those little stairs like where the donation box is. And usually there's about 2 or 3 more down there just in case the ones over here don't satisfy the 10. Of course, we have one right near my camp. It's called Alpine River Cabins. There's usually about 4 or 5 in around there. Inside Eastern Regional Penitentiary, pretty good spot. The lower section of Clarksburg, of course, the upper section will be full of robots, but the lower section will have ghouls, and you can kind of work your way over here to the Clarksburg Shooting Club, and there's a 50% chance you'll kind of find a group of them over there. Now, sometimes it used to be really reliable back in the day, but at the last year and a half, not as much. So now it's maybe 50% chance for ghouls here at Clarksburg Shooting Club. And the other 50% chance is maybe just a couple of rad roaches. So just kind of keep that in mind. Morgantown is a real good spot if you just kind of wander around the streets, and usually every block usually there's a patch of about 4 to 6 ghouls, so you can always try that out as well. Of course, right down here, Charleston Capitol Building, usually innerwares around the White Springs Golf Club, and etc. Lewisburg's a pretty good spot. So there is all kinds of options for you guys for ghouls, right? So actually, let's just pop right over next door to Alpine River Cabins. Now we'll be able to get maybe 4 or 5 of them here. So let's head this way here. What they good about this challenge is we can kill these guys any old which way. You can throw a couple grenades at them if you want, whatever you want to do. You know? The door closed in on him there. He'd cut him in two there. It's pretty awesome. It's pretty funny, actually. Don't think there's anyone in here. No. Should be one more guy right in this building right here. He's a little more shyer than the other guys. He usually kind of stays in here and lets his comrades kind of, take care of business there. Okay, right on. Right, as you see, there's 5. That's not too bad, right? Let's pop up here to Vault 76. And again, it doesn't matter what level you're at. You can make it as easy, as hard as you want, whatever you want to do. Right, so here's Vault 76. We're going to take it west to the upper lower parking lot here. That is so cool. Isn't that cool, eh? Man. There we go. Left for a Ghoul 10 for 10. Just like that. Nice and easy. Nice, easy area for many folks, right? Get her down nice and quick as well. All right, what's next here, Jimmy? Kill insects 5. So again, many great spots we can find insects in around the wasteland. There is all kinds of them up here at Aaronhold Homestead. Not the homestead itself. You'll come across maybe about 5 or 6 mongrels, but just to the south of that, we have that humongous field, okay? And there's all kinds of insects. I think the most I've ever collected here was 19 altogether. That was, I think it was like this past summer. And but there's a little red barn right over here. And there are beehives, and every time you go up to that, there's usually 3 bee swarms, and each bee swarm counts as an insect, okay? And every time you gather honey from a beehive, a little bee swarm comes out, and again, rack up the old insect count, right? Kind of deal. So that is a really good spot right up here. Nice, again, part of the forest, nice and easy for everyone. And while we're on the subject of bee swarms, we do have a nice little location for honeybees, which is right here. Right by Middle Mountain Pit Stop, and there's 3 of them right here. And I wouldn't suggest you kill the honeybees, just kind of get up on a tree or something. And usually if they get agitated enough, they'll kind of spit out the little bee swarms at you. And you can just sit there and just kill away the bee swarms, leave the honeybees. And you can definitely do it that way there. That's a pretty good spot there as well. We also have the upper section of the New River Gorge Bridge. So it doesn't matter the west or the east, whichever one you spawn in. There's usually about 4 or 5 insects on the top tier of that bridge in the middle part, right? And of course, New River Gorge Resort, there's usually all kinds between ghouls and bloodflies. Pretty good spot there, right? So there's several easy spots for you guys. Let's pop down here to New River Gorge Resort. And we'll try our luck with the old bloodflies here today. It can be rad roaches, whatever, what have you. Pretty good spot for rad roaches. Of course, is Abby's bunker right up here. And usually if you follow the Overseer's mission very early on in game, you actually end up coming here very early on in game, as we discovered with their low-level character. There's usually 5 rad roaches there. Usually a couple of rad roaches, you know, just walking down through Flatwoods by the bus stop there, by the Green Country Lodge. And I usually use all kinds of rad roaches for me anyway. Right here by the Shenandoah Visitor Center, a good mix between glowing ones and the just the regular rad roaches, right? So that's a pretty good spot there as well. And even the little tunnel that takes you over here to the ranger station, there's usually a couple of rad roaches in that little tunnel there as well. All right, we're here at the New River Gorge Resort, and there's also going to be some ghouls here as well, so let's take care of them. There's going to be some ghouls inside those buildings, but we're not really here for them. We'll just kind of take these guys out just because, you know, we need some XP anyway, right? And here's the main building. We're just going to walk right down this little path here and get a little sneak on. Now, these blot flies, they'll kind of stay dormant until you get close enough, and they'll kind of fly up. And I suggest you go for the torso, because they can be really small and really annoying. If you're trying to shoot them, just kind of free aim kind of thing. But they are squishy enough, so if you have like an explosive weapon, or a shotgun, it'll definitely kill a couple of them at the same time. Usually a couple down here as well. Ha 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 ha! There we go, nice. Kill insects 5 for 5, done. Just like that. There's our ghoul friend there. We got our 2500 XP as well. Nice, just like that. That's pretty awesome. Saw that pop up. That's as easy as that is. And as you saw, you know, these guys were really high level guys. Nice, easy forest area enemies kind of deal. So, you know, you have to use a couple lunch boxes and, you know, join a group, right? Kind of thing. I was going to say join a gang, join a group here. All right, what's next? All right, collect soap too. Okay, good stuff. So soap we can find usually in most bathrooms in around the wasteland, usually in around train stations and etc. Fort Defiance is a pretty good spot for soap. Actually, if funny as it is, going after ghouls, you know, the odd one will have soap on them, all right? But probably hands down, end of story, the best spot for soap is just to the south from where we're at right now, actually, right about this location. It's an unmarked location, okay? And you can either spawn here, New River Gorge Bridge East, or New River Gorge Resort, whichever one you want to do. At the marker, you just put your little marker just directly south of this guy right here, okay? Let's head down that way. So when you actually spawn at the New River Gorge Bridge East, you actually spawn over here. Right about this location right here. Now you do, just turn right directly south, right? And if we look south, we have that big giant antenna, that big column there. We're just going to head down this way. Now, I will suggest you just take your time, especially if you don't have a jetpack, because you can easily kill yourself running down here. Now, sometimes there will be some enemies around here, and it's totally random, right? So, yeah, there's a couple of floaters over here. But again, it's not 100% floater location. It's just a random. Sometimes it's mongrels, sometimes it's mole rats, whatever. Let's take care of these guys here first, just so they're out of the way. All right. Just like that, just get them out of the way. And right here, we have this little bathtub with a skeleton in it. And I believe there's anywhere, I think it's 23 soap in here altogether, but all we need is 2, obviously. So I recommend, especially if you're on a server with other people, just take what you need, because usually this is a really good spot for most people. And nothing more annoying than coming here, and like it's filling back up already, and coming here and all this soap being gone for some reason, okay? So just an FYI, it's something you can do, just be courteous to other people, right? But again, you can play your game whatever way you want, right? But that's just a real good spot that a lot of people come, right? For guaranteed soap, basically, right where we're at right here. There we go. All right, what's next here? Collect wood 10. Okay, so again, anywhere's in the forest area, you know, we come up across down trees all the time. And really good spot I find is you start right up here at the Wayward, cross a little stream, and you work your way down towards Flatwoods. Cross it again, you work your way back. There's all kinds of wood that way. Right over here in Halvatia, we have the yellow house right on the corner of the main road. And there's a nice little stockpile of wood there. It's not enough to give you 10. I don't think it's close. It's close. But again, it is part of the forest. You walk over to where the little white church is there. You can just fill your boots with wood. One of the best spots for wood, of course, is the place I bring you most of the time is up here at Prickett's Fort. We have a humongous stockpile of wood. This is probably the best bet, especially if you're looking to maybe modify a camp or build a camp, and you can get so much wood up here in one spot. Not even funny, all right? Let's go to Halvatia here today. Usually we always go to Prickett's Fort. Let's go to Halvatia this time. And we'll take a look at this little stockpile here. I'm sure most of you know, but if you're brand new to the game, you might not have participated in fashion activities. All right. So there's the yellow house in the corner that I always talk about. That are going to be scorched here at this time, but we're just going to try to sneak by them the best we can. And here's the little stockpile of wood right here. Got this little piece here. Now, there is a perk card. Now, it's not going to help us with the daily challenge, but it is going to help you if you're looking to gather wood, if you're looking to modify a camp or build a camp, right? Let's take a look at that real quick. It'll be under luck. Go all the way down the end here. It is called wood chucker. Collect twice as much when harvesting wood. So usually when you harvest wood, it's usually 2, 4, 6, or 8, right? And of course, with this perk card, find this perk card on, you get double those results every single time, all right? But it's not going to help us so much for the daily challenge, because let's say if you harvest wood and you pick up 6, you only get credit for 1 for the daily challenge, okay? But I always like to kind of show people that particular perk card if people are unaware. So let's take a look at that real quick. Let's go ahead and gather. As you see, 8 wood scraps added, but for the daily, 1 of 10. All right, so just an FYI there. Now all I do, I just kind of go along this little wood pile here, and I just spam the button. I just kind of walk around a little bit. That's all I do, and got the, okay, there's perfect 10 for 10 here. Maybe it's 20 for 20. Maybe it's just below 20. I think we can get maybe 18 here, possibly, if my memory serves me correctly. But again, this part of the forest, you just work your way out the back part here. You work your way right down to that white church, and you should have no problem getting all kinds of wood that way. Nice, easy spot. And of course, the scorch that are here are pretty squishy at whatever level you're at. All right, what's next here? Go ahead, collect a teddy bear 3. Okay, so I do have a couple of videos out there about teddy bears. One of the main videos I have is right up here at the knife's edge. Now, we were up here just the other day for our weekly challenge video, and we gathered all 9 up here. And basically, when you come up here, you just walk a little bit to the east, and there's a little red decapitated barn. Now, there's going to be 2 rat scorpions here, and there's usually about 2 more enemies right at the barn. But there's usually 9, I would say 9 to 11 teddy bears up on that top shelf of that barn. Now, if they don't fall down for you, they can be a little difficult to get. Now, some people have said that they have jumped up and were able to get some of them, but I recommend either use an explosive weapon or a grenade. Just throw it to the side of the barn, and those teddy bears will kind of fling off that little ledge, and you can gather them that way as well, all right? But that is a really good spot. We were just there this past Tuesday. If they are not there, then server hop or go to one of the other locations that I show you. We have 4 right in the kitchen here at Clancy Manor. Of course, you have to deal with those crazy old cultists. Every teddy bear we have in the game we can find at Tyler County Fairgrounds. Again, the only thing that makes it difficult is that they're all spread about, all right? But if you're looking for 2, they should be pretty easy to do there. Right down here at Camden Park, we have the Dross Toss. That is a pretty good spot there as well, right around the Dross Toss area. And of course, we can find teddy bears just randomly throughout the game, right? Again, around the teapot, I think there's like 1 or 2 that are there. All right, it's just an FYI. So let's pop down here to Camden Park. And I know when we were here for the weekly challenge video, they were not there, all because I'm thinking maybe somebody had picked them up on that server that we were on. And we ended up going to Tyler County Fairgrounds and finishing it off. Then I think this past Tuesday we were up at the Knife's Edge and got all 9 up there that way. You can check out that video if you so wish. Alright, so when we're here at the Dross Toss, we don't really have to interact with anything. Now you can go ahead and go after those scores. You can get your XP that way if you so wish. The Dross Toss is just on the other side of this little wall here. Okay, we can actually see them, the teddy bears, right from here. We're just going to sneak around this little corner here. As you can see, there's quite a few of them there. And again, try to be as courteous as you can with the people. If you met your quota for the daily challenge there, and if you're on a public server, just say them for other people, okay? Because they're looking after the same things that you are, all right? But again, play the game whatever you want to play. Just try to be courteous to other folks there, all right? So again, there's 2 more right there. So there's our teddy bears. What's next here, Jimmy? Oh, we have to collect 1 more, Jim. Jeez. 3. I was thinking 2. I don't know. I'm working night shift day and 12-hour shifts, and there we go. There we go, Jimmy. You're not going crazy, buddy. Somewhat. What's good? What's next here? Collect Brain Fungus 5. So Brain Fungus is you can find in a lot of areas and around the wasteland. Right here at the Rusty Pick, it is a free fast travel. We can find enough Brain Fungus there to satisfy the quota here. Brain Fungus usually in most caverns and caves. The abandoned waste dump will be a couple of death claws inside, of course. However, that is jam-packed full of brain fungus. Usually anywhere in around the mire, like in around this little stream area, all kinds of brain fungus around, right? Especially down here at the Cranberry Bog, in around the Sundew Grove areas. Again, all kinds of brain fungus, just kind of out in the open. And another little spot I usually bring you guys, the General Steakhouse, right when you spawn in. You don't go to the General Steakhouse itself, but right where you spawn in, there'll be a little river, all right? And you just follow that little river, and there'll be all kinds of brain fungus. It'll pretty much take you to a little trail, and there's a huge amount of brain fungus there. You don't even have to interact with any enemies either, right? For being such a hard area, but that's a pretty decent spot as well. All right, let's pop over to the Rusty Peck. It's just in the neighborhood here. Let's go right inside. Again, it's a free fast travel once when you discover it. All right. Now, there is a perk card that will help us out here. It'll be under Perception. It is called Green Thumb. Read twice as much when harvesting flora. So, Green Thumb works very well. Okay, for daily, weekly challenges, you hear me talk about it all the time. But for collecting and harvesting, okay, the only one it really works exceptionally well with is, of course, brain fungus. So let's say if we were going after any other crop or flora out there, like corn, razor grain, what have you, if we pick up 2 from this card being equipped, you only get credit for 1. However, brain fungus, for whatever reason, when you pick up 2, you get credit for 2, you get credit for 2 for daily, weekly challenges. All right? And I don't know why that is, but it's strange, but we'll definitely take it. So watch what happens here. You can see 2 added, and we get credit for 2. Pretty cool, eh? But brain fungus is the only one that does that with that card for some reason. I'm not complaining, but I'm just saying. So odd. I wish it worked with all the other types of flora as well. Like if we were going after glowing fungus, we'd only get credit for 1, even though we're picking up 2, for example. Our brain fungus there, nice, as you can see, nice easy spots. There's 2 of them right there. They can have free fast travel. You really can't beat this spot, right? Now, if you ever come here and you're on a public server and you can't harvest, you can, obviously when you pick up, there's always kind of some brain fungus that's still around like this, okay? That just means somebody was here before you, okay? So you can server hop this area, or you can just check out one of those other spots that I had kind of mentioned to you, okay? Whatever you want to do. I think we're done. We are, just like that. Nice. Pretty sweet. All right, let's head back to our Christmas camp here, and we'll go over weapon of the day. Jimmy and the Gym Bros. Going to the gym to pump some iron. It's my off day today. When I work nights on the weekend, that's my cue to have a couple off days from the gym, Saturday and Sunday. It's when you kind of build some muscle on your rest days, you know. That little passion of mine. Anyways, to get these weapons workbench here, let's take a look. Alright, so the weapon we used today was Tactical Cold Shoulder. This 4 times ammo capacity, plus 50% damage to cryptid. It's gradual freezing that reduces target's movement and speed by up to 85% for 4 seconds. It's a real fun weapon to use. It has a hardened receiver, a line long barrel, a line stock, reflex sight dock, muzzle brake, and the old cold shoulder paint. Pretty awesome looking. Damage 20 times 8. 20 times 8 cryo damage, and of course shotgun shells. Nice. Of course, it being a shotgun, we take a look at our perk cards here. Under strength, we have the old master shotgunner, expert shotgunner, all maxed right out. We have good old sturdy frame equipped, scatter shot, skeet shooter, concentrated fire. We have this random little collection of endurance here, tenderizer. Under agility, we have Enforcer, White Knight, Adrenaline, and some random luck cards here. Legendary perk cards, these are the same ones. They don't change for me. They all stay the same. They're all maxed right out. They do me quite well there. Alright. Yeah, so there you guys go. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please like, subscribe, and share when you get the chance. It really helps me out. I'd like to thank my channel members, Artistically Arranged, Michael Edwards, Nigel Wiffen, Heather, Whitetribe, Robco, Mr. Shelton, Drake Stamps, Mr.Prince, NotMeButMeYesMeThatsMe, G33K, Drew, Andrew, Demon, Confoundedbridge, Ghost, Primus, Chainsaw 9099. Thank you all so very much. And I hope you all have a nice day.